2-5. Ah.
Welcome back to our time travel clock channel. Today we explore how these stars have had catastrophic HIV experiences in their lives. Find out in today's video. Freddie Mercury, born Farouk Bulsara, was the flamboyant and electrifying frontman of Queen, one of the greatest rock bands of all time. His powerful voice and theatrical performances made songs like Bohemian Rhapsody, We Are the Champions, and Somebody to Love timeless anthems. Mercury's stage presence and vocal prowess earned him a place in music history as one of the greatest singers ever. In 1987, Mercury was diagnosed with HIV. He chose to keep his condition private, continuing to perform and record music. On November 24, 1991, he succumbed to AIDS-related complications at the age of 45. His partner, Jim Hutton, whom Mercury referred to as his husband, was by his side during his final moments. Despite his private battle, Mercury's death brought immense public attention to AIDS, highlighting the need for greater awareness and research. His musical legacy and fighting spirit continue to inspire millions worldwide. Rock Hudson, born Roy Harold Scherer Jr., was a towering figure in Hollywood's golden age. With his rugged good looks and charismatic screen presence, he became a beloved leading man in over 70 films, including classics like Giant, Pillow Talk, and All That Heaven Allows. His career spanned 4 decades, and he was adored by fans for his charm and talent. In 1984, Hudson received a life-altering diagnosis, HIV. In a time when the disease was shrouded in stigma and fear, he chose to keep his condition private. However, his increasingly frail appearance and slurred speech during public appearances fueled speculation about his health. Tragically, on October 2, 1985, just a few days shy of his 60th birthday, Rock Hudson passed away due to AIDS-related complications. His death was a significant moment in Hollywood and the broader public consciousness, bringing much-needed attention to the AIDS epidemic and igniting a movement for greater awareness and research funding. Hudson's legacy is not only one of cinematic greatness, but also of courage in facing an unforgiving illness. If you have thoughts or questions, don't hesitate to comment below to let us know which stars you like or dislike. Denholm Elliott was a prolific British actor whose career spanned in 5 decades, encompassing more than 125 films and television shows. Known for his versatility, Elliott delivered memorable performances in films like Raiders of the Lost Ark, A Room with a View, and Trading Places. Despite his professional success, Elliott kept his bisexuality a closely guarded secret, even while being married twice. In the late 1980s, Elliott was diagnosed with HIV. He chose to keep his illness private, continuing to work until his health no longer allowed it. On October 6, 1992, Elliott succumbed to AIDS-related complications at his home on the Spanish island of Ibiza. His death was a profound loss to the film and television industry. Elliott's life story is a testament to his resilience and dedication to his craft, and his quiet battle with HIV/AIDS underscores the personal struggles faced by many during the epidemic. Robert Reed, born John Robert Reitz Jr., is best remembered for his role as Mike Brady on the iconic television series, The Brady Bunch. Behind his public persona, Reed's life was marked by a series of personal challenges. In 1954, he revealed to his wife that he was gay, a truth he kept hidden from the public due to fears that it would end his career. Despite the personal turmoil, Reed continued to work steadily in television and theater. In 1991, Reed was diagnosed with colon cancer. Shortly after, he also learned he was HIV positive. On May 12, 1992, he passed away at the age of 59. Medical records revealed that HIV had played a significant role in his declining health. Reed's story is one of struggle and resilience. illustrating the harsh realities faced by LGBTQ+ individuals in a less accepting era. His legacy lives on through his work and the courage he displayed in his final years. Born on October 22, 1951, in Bratislava, Czechoslovakia, Ondrej Nepola became one of the greatest figures in ice skating history. He won 3 consecutive Olympic gold medals and 5 European championships, making him a legend in the sport. Nepola's performances were known for their elegance, technical skill, and emotional depth, earning him international acclaim. Despite his sporting success, Nepola's life was marked by personal struggles. In 1988, his career was abruptly halted when he was diagnosed with lymph node cancer. Nepola fought bravely against the disease, but his battle ended tragically on February 2, 1989, when he passed away at the age of 38. His death shocked the global sports community, highlighting the fragile nature of even the most seemingly invincible athletes. Nepola's legacy endures in the world of figure skating, where he is remembered not only for his achievements, but also for his perseverance and determination. Brad Davis, born Robert Creel Davis, was a strikingly handsome actor who became an icon for his roles in films like Midnight Express and Querelle. Known for his intense performances and captivating presence, Davis quickly rose to fame in the late 1970s. Despite being married to Susan Bluestein for 15 years, rumors about his sexuality persisted. Davis's life off-screen was marked by tumult and hardship. He struggled with substance abuse and faced numerous personal challenges. In 1985, he was diagnosed with HIV. Davis bravely battled the illness for 6 years, continuing to work and live life on his terms. On September 8, 1991, he passed away peacefully at the age of 41. His wife and friends remained by his side, denying rumors about his sexuality, while the LGBTQ+ community celebrated him as an icon. Davis's courage in portraying complex characters and his fight against illness made him a true legend. His story continues to inspire those who face similar challenges. Lazio Valentino Liberace, known simply as Liberace, was one of the highest paid entertainers of his time. Renowned for his flamboyant piano performances and extravagant costumes, Liberace captivated audiences with his unique blend of classical music and showmanship. His television show, The Liberace Show, and his live performances made him a household name. In 1986, rumors about his health began to surface. On February 4, 1987, Liberace passed away from pneumonia, caused by AIDS, at the age of 67. His close friends and doctor knew of his condition, but kept it a secret until his death. The revelation that Liberace had died of AIDS shocked the world, serving as a stark reminder of the epidemic's reach. His legacy endures through his music, his performances, and the continued influence of his unique style on popular culture. Pedro Zamora, born in Cuba, was a passionate HIV/AIDS educator and activist. He openly identified as gay from a young age and received unwavering support from his family. At 17, Zamora was diagnosed with HIV, a devastating diagnosis that he chose to turn into a mission of education and advocacy. He traveled across the United States, sharing his story and raising awareness about HIV/AIDS. In 1994, Zamora gained national attention as a cast member on MTV's The Real World San Francisco, where he candidly discussed his life with HIV. His courage and honesty made him a beloved figure and an influential voice in the fight against AIDS. Sadly, Zamora passed away on November 11, 1994, at the age of 22, just hours after the final episode of The Real World aired. His legacy lives on through the countless lives he touched and the continued efforts to combat HIV/AIDS. Anthony Perkins, best known for his iconic role as Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, led a life filled with both professional triumphs and personal struggles. Born on April 4, 1932, Perkins kept his homosexual relationships private for most of his life. In 1973, he married model Barry Berenson, marking a significant change in his personal life. Perkins was diagnosed with HIV in the early 1990s, but he kept his condition secret. He continued to work until his health declined rapidly. On September 12, 1992, Perkins died from AIDS-related pneumonia at the age of 60. 9 years later, Barry Berenson tragically died in the September 11th attacks. Their lives were a testament to love and resilience in the face of adversity. Perkins' legacy endures through his unforgettable performances and his courageous personal journey. Steve Rubell was a co-founder of Studio 54, the legendary New York City nightclub that defined the disco era. Born on December 2, 1943, Rubell was known for his ability to create an atmosphere of glamour and excitement. Studio 54 became the epicenter of nightlife in the 1970s, attracting celebrities, artists, and socialites. In 1985, Rubell was diagnosed with HIV. Despite the diagnosis, he continued to live life to the fullest until his health rapidly declined. On July 25, 1989, Rubell died from complications related to AIDS, including hepatitis and septic shock. His death marked the end of an era, but also highlighted the devastating impact of the AIDS epidemic. Rubell's contributions to nightlife and entertainment remain legendary, and his story underscores the importance of continued efforts to combat HIV/AIDS. Joel Crothers, born January 28, 1941, was a talented actor known for his roles in soap operas and television dramas such as Dark Shadows and The Secret Storm. Despite his success on screen, Crothers kept his personal life private, including his sexuality. He was engaged to actress Velika Gray, a fellow cast member of Love of Life. In the mid-1980s, Crothers was diagnosed with AIDS. He continued to work until his health no longer allowed it. On November 6, 1985, he passed away from AIDS-related lymphoma at the age of 44. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment industry and a stark reminder of the epidemic's toll. Crothers' life and career are remembered for his talent and dedication, as well as the courage he displayed in his final years. Roy Cohn was a powerful and controversial lawyer known for his work with Senator Joseph McCarthy during the Red Scare and his later career as a high-profile attorney. Born on February 20, 1927, Cohn's professional life was marked by aggressive tactics and numerous ethical controversies. Despite rumors about his sexuality, Cohn denied being gay and fiercely protected his private life. In 1984, Cohn was diagnosed with HIV. He continued to work and maintain his public image until his health deteriorated. On August 2, 1986, Cohn died from AIDS-related complications. His death was a complex end to a life filled with power, fame, and secrecy. Cohn's legacy is a mix of professional achievements and ethical debates, with his personal struggles adding another layer to his complex story. As we reflect on their stories, we honor their memory and recognize the progress made in the fight against HIV/AIDS, while also acknowledging that there is still much work to be done. Their lives, filled with both triumphs and struggles, teach us about courage, love, and the enduring impact one can have on the world.